Hi, this is a demo video for ResView and how to use the application. So what is ResView? ResView is an application designed to observe the lower ends of the ResilientDB framework and what's happening at the lower levels, as well as offer a way to basically test edge cases and just different scenarios for ResilientDB. So here on the home page, we're going to have a couple of things. We're going to describe what is PBFT, which is the consensus algorithm we use in ResilientDB. We have a description of the different phases, what they are and what they do. And we have descriptions of the graph that you're going to be seeing on the visualization page. So if I go to the visualization page, the first thing you're going to notice is that we're going to have sample data here. So these are just different sample data that we provided. So here, for instance, this is replica 1 is the primary and no faulty nodes. This is what it looks like. Here we have replica 4 is the primary and no faulty nodes. And here we have replica 2 is the primary, but one of the nodes is faulty. So you can see the different PBFT graphs here and how they work. But what if you wanted to send your own transactions? So you're going to need two things. One is you're going to need the GraphQL server running. This is going to process your transactions. And the next thing is you're going to need the backend running. So you know that the backend is running properly if you have all four of these nodes green. So let me just reload the page real quick. Yeah, so everything's running properly, and now I'm going to send a transaction to the backend. So let me send a commit transaction. And it's going to process. And you can see that here on the GraphQL, it actually is going to list this commit transaction. Now, if I go over here, this is the real transaction that I just created. And you can see replica 1 is the primary, replica 2 is, or all the other replicas are normal. And so everything proceeds as we expect. You can see here on prepare messages versus time, this is how the messages were collected over time for both prepare messages and commit messages. And down here, we just have a list of the transactions as a table that you can view. Now, let's say that you wanted to simulate what happens if replica 2 is faulty. You can click here, and now you can see replica 2 is actually down. So let me send another transaction, so a get transaction. This is similarly going to be processed. And if I click replica 2, you can see this is what it looks like when replica 1 is the primary and replica 2 is faulty. So you can basically experiment with a variety of different replica primary and faulty combinations. The primary changes whenever you have view change, but view change is disabled right now, so you're not going to have that. But you can basically have all of these be tested. And you can see how the different prepare messages versus time work. So replica 2 was faulty, so it didn't send any messages, and everybody collected less messages because of that case. But yeah, this is a demo of how to use ResView, and I hope you have a good time using it. Thank you.